I met somebody that knew about this organization or was a part of this organization, and he told me
life choices, so many times more than often, are based on past seeds of horror stories. We can't heal that way. Life is about exploring new and endless possibilities of love and abundance. Take the journey with me as we dig into the CPU of the gods, the mind. That's what life is all about. That's what this is all about. Venture with me here at the quantum side.
I'm not going to give my power away to the past, to that person, that circumstance in my life. You get that body back in the present moment. You lower the volume to that emotion.
Excited because I was able to get out of a comfort zone that many of us fall into, and it's not really a good thing, but we feel comfortable there. And when I met the staff and so forth, they kind of welcomed me. I ain't had no clothes, but we gave me some clothes. I like to eat. They like to eat. We ate, we shared, we laughed, and we learned. But speaking to you guys, I just want to say, so you've got this new mindset. You've graduated and no longer are you the same person you used to be. You've changed. You learned what it takes to be the person you need to be to get where you want to go, and you're ready. You've put in the work. You've cried some night and laughed on others. In your mind, you've gotten through the toughest part. You broke the chains of bad habits. You've transformed your minds from busted and disgusted into believed and achieved.
Yeah.
And the road ahead is paved with infinite possibilities and potential. It's possible. We learn new things in life daily. We test what we learn all the time. Win, lose, or draw, the strong and resilient in character grows regardless. The strong person knows that the goal, regardless of failure, is to keep the vision and stay the course.
That's right.
Regardless of how prepared I am, in order for me to grow, in order for me to advance, I have to live on the edges of my ability. A lawyer doesn't attend law school for 3 to 5 years, graduate, pass the bar, and start a career as a painter. No. His journey has just begun. Now it's time to stand in court. Now it's time to test all the years of school. Now it's time to stand in front of a judge and try his case. A doctor doesn't spend an average of 10 years in med school, graduate, and become a bus driver. No. It's time to operate. It's time to cut some bodies open. It's time to make it all add up. A boxer or UFC fighter trains day in and day out. His focus while he is training is on one day, his next fight. Every day of training, he breaks his last day's record. He bends the bow. He pushes the mark. He raises the bar. He has the patience to push past the pain and stay the course. For one day, all the pain, blood, sweat, and tears will be put to the test. He knows that more important than winning is leaving it all in the ring. If he loses, after he gives it his all, he's back to the drawing board, but with a new insight, stronger belief, and a new courage. But if he doesn't give it his all, if he chokes, if he doesn't loosen up and let the punches flow, he loses with a world of regret. His will is shot. His drive is gone, and his mind is now his biggest enemy, his biggest critic. It was all a waste. All the blood, sweat, and tears, all the time and pain put into a win is now time wasted on a loss in time, a waste of effort and skill, a give up. It takes courage to test your abilities. If you're truly tired of being sick and tired, get courage. Get the courage to go completely the other way. It takes courage to not answer the phone when those old deadbeat friends keep calling. It takes courage to have a new mindset, to go into new ways of living. It takes courage to fight the urges. It takes courage to shake off the devil, off and off and off and off again. Did I say it takes courage to fight the urges? It takes courage to have discipline. It takes courage to be disciplined. It takes courage to get out of a rut comfort zone and plant yourself in a better one. It takes courage to leave behind a bad lover or family member or friend. It takes courage not to give in to the quick flashes. It takes courage to stop walking and start running. It takes courage to get out of your mind, the prison of your mind, and grow. It takes courage to jump off the cliffs of poverty and pity into power and passion. You can't plant a seed of hope in the small soils of addiction and temporary fixes. You can't expect to grow big dreams in small minds. Stop looking for someone to pat you on your back. Stop walking along slowly, waiting for it to fall in your lap. You have to run after your destiny. Pick up the pace. Success isn't an accident, it's a passionate pursuit. Success isn't a one-time effort thing. Success is leaving it all in the ring. Success is not, well, I don't feel like it today. Success is, I'm going to do it anyway. Success never says, I'm afraid of how it all might go. Success says, rain, hail, sleet, or snow. Let me say a quote from Ben Franklin. He said, the thinking I have now has created problems this mindset, this thinking cannot solve. No doubt we are not the same person we were when we started this, correct? It's safe to say our thinking has changed a bit, correct? When we learn new things, when we learn new language, the best way to develop it is to use it, no doubt, as often as possible. My brothers and sisters, now is the time. Now is the time to test the new theories. Now is the time to apply new skills and techniques. Now is time to do new things. Now is time to pick up the pace. Now is time to have the audacity to be better, to do better. Nothing changes until our energy changes. But here's the catch. You see, energy never rests. It either goes forward or backwards. It never rests. So if we're not moving forward, learning new things, developing new connections, exploring new heights, taking new risks that will increase us, not take away from us, if we're not doing these things, it's safe to say our energy has nothing to grab onto except our past history. It's safe to say we have to develop new memories, because it's safe to say the old ones created problems that are no longer vibing coherently with who I am, who we are, the new me. Now stop splitting your energy.
Yeah,
We
that's a word
manifest
right there.
when energy is steady moving forward. Let me share something with you. Now is the time. Now it's time to live on the edge of the new you. Push this person to new heights, new directions. Live on the edges of your ability. When we do this, when we live this way, we grow. we abandon bad memories of what led us down bad pathways. When we do this, we develop new patterns in our brain. When we do this, we start to unravel the knot that's so tightly fused together. Be grateful, my friends. We made it out alive. So many of us didn't. Be grateful, my friends. We were granted a second chance. Some of us, a third, a fourth. Be grateful, my friends. There's still sand left in our hourglass. Be grateful, my friends, because the truth is, it could have been you. It could have been me. Now do yourself a favor. Stop getting in where you fit in and get in where you belong.
All right.
Do yourself a favor. Act as if there's no limit to your abilities. Assume the best outcome in everything. Practice being successful. Don't worry about how crazy you sound to others. George Bernard Shaw said, "The reasonable man bends and adapts to the ways and demands of the world. The unreasonable man persists in trying to adapt the world to himself. Therefore, all progress depends on the unreasonable man." Joe Stokes says, "A soft, feeble, frail fellow does what he thinks pleases others to get by. A strong, confident, assertive man does what he feels he is called to do regardless of opinions. Therefore, all success is built on the shoulders of the assertive man." Let me drop a gem on you. You might want to write it down. Release the thinking of not wanting to accept new information because it doesn't sound right. Do yourself a favor. Stop resisting what feels new and uncomfortable. Learn to accept change and grow. Learn to give up the fear of looking stupid because you don't understand or you don't learn as fast as others do. Do you want to not know and stay broke, or look stupid while you're rich? Every day when we rise is a test. We either pass or fail. Learn to pinch, pull, push, and bite. We live in the edges of our ability. We never lose the fight.
Yeah.